Hi beautiful! Today I would like to show you how to create your own perfect yoga flow at home. So we'll start by setting up our space, clean, clutter-free, maybe next to a window, with all the props you will need, maybe some nice lighting and music. My name is Daniela, I'm a prenatal yoga teacher and childbirth educator, and today I want to show you the basics of how to put a yoga flow together. We'll start simply by sitting cross-legged and breathing, allowing ourselves to arrive where we are right now, with ourselves, our body and our baby. Inhale and exhale. Observe the flow of your breath. Sit straight and tall. Anchor through your sits bones. Wonderful. With each inhale, our belly expands. With each exhale, we hug our baby with our belly. Nice. So next comes a warm-up. Gentle warm-up for all the joints you feel need movement and blood flow. Maybe you'll start circling your head gently, about 3 to 4 times to each side. We'll move on to the shoulders. Gently roll our shoulders back. Inhale up and exhale down. Release and relax all the tension in our upper body. Wonderful. And now let's do the same to the front. Roll from the back to the front. Gently release with the down movement. Good, now let's move on to some pelvic circling. Make sure you inhale to the front and exhale to the back. Hard through your shoulders while you move to the front and slightly round your back to the back. To the other side now. Continue breathing. Try to circle larger with each round. We increase blood flow to our lower body here, awake all the energies. Good, now let's move on to our ankles. Stretch out our legs in staff pose Dandasana and rotate ankles and wrists. Wonderful, try to do that to the same side each time. This will make it a bit easier. Wonderful, about 10 to each side. Great. And now that we've had a few joint movements, we can go on to tabletop pose. And from here, we can go to either cat and cow or some large circling to warm up our spine. Round through your shoulders, get active in your shoulders and in your back. Inhale when you move your belly down and exhale when you move your belly up. Fantastic. This is really great if you have lower back pain. Wonderful. Now sit back into child's pose, widen your knees, make space for your belly. A wonderful pose to ground and to release any tension, anxiety. I would never have a yoga flow without a child pose, at least once. And now let's have some child pose rock backs. Wonderful for stretching the pelvic inlet, the pelvic floor muscles, the hips, for good alignment and position of your baby, and more flexibility in your hips. Inhale, exhale up to downward facing dog. Some inversion for increased blood flow and circulation. Great. Make sure you bend your knees and spread your feet at least hip width distance apart to have and make space for your baby. Walk up to the front and lift up through a chair pose here. Inhale up to chair pose, strengthening of your leg and hips. Wonderful, super important for pregnancy and childbirth to have a strong foundation. Great, and that's how we moved into standing poses. Now let's have a beautiful Tadasana mountain pose here to ground, arrive again, connect with ourselves and our babies. Make sure to ground through your feet. Stay straight, shoulders down. Feel your heartbeat. Breathe slowly and consciously and feel the calmness and stability. From here, go over to tree pose. Put the weight of your body on your left foot and raise your leg and your arms up to tree pose. There are lots of variations of tree pose. We're going for this one here. Practice balance and stability. Wonderful. Slowly lower your hands and exchange legs. Be stable and earth through your left foot, through your right foot now. And lift where your arms up and lift your left leg. Inhale and exhale, ground and feel again the stability and balance. Inner calmness that arises from the tree pose. Let's get ready for Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Spread your feet wide apart and turn out your right foot. Wonderful. Raise your arms up to shoulder height, and with the next exhale, take your right hand to your right shin and the left hand high above your shoulder. Look up if you're comfortable, spread your fingers and let the energy flow through your whole body. Wonderful balance, openness. Heart opening, hip opening. This pose has so much to offer. Inhale and exhale. From here we'll move to Warrior 2 pose. Adjust your feet and bend your right knee to 90 degrees. Have your arms and hands on shoulder height. Look up, your shoulders are right above your hips. Feel a strength in your feet, in your legs, in your hips. Slowly come up again and over to the other side. Triangle pose first. Turn your left foot out. Sway your arms up to shoulder height. And with the next exhale, take your left hand to your left shin. Inhale and exhale. Your right hand is high above your right shoulder. Feel the openness in your chest, shoulders, and in your hips. Energy flow throughout your whole body. Inhale up again and exhale down to Warrior number 2. Your shoulders are exactly above your hips and your left knee is bent to 90 degrees. Stay here, breathe, and enjoy the strength of your whole body, inner and outer strength. Wonderful. Now come to the front of your mat. And from here, from our standing poses, we'll go back down and move on to cooling down poses like stretching, gentle stretching, or poses where you can lie on your side, for example. Step back into a short downward facing dog. breathe a couple of times and down into Janu Shirashasana now. One leg stretched out and the other bent in. Sit on your cushion if that's more comfortable and allows you to tilt your hips forward more and stretch down to your stretched out leg. Wonderful. Breathe while you accept the sensations of the stretching. Good. Now slowly move up again and come into Upavista Konasana, a wide angle seated forward bend. Only we're not going for the forward bend, we are only going to be seated. Try and tilt your hips forward. Wonderful. This is the most important thing in this pose. When you're pregnant, we don't want to overstretch. We only want to align our hips, which helps the position of our baby be well aligned within our bodies. Bend the other leg in and stretch down to your left leg now. Inhale and exhale. Accept and observe the sensations of the stretch. Good. We'll finish up with breathing. We're going to sit in a cross-legged pose. Your hands wherever you feel comfortable. You can put one hand on your heart and one on your belly. Connect with yourself and baby through your breath. Make sure you earth and anchor through your sits bones and make yourself long and tall. Keep your shoulders down, your head straight. And start observing your breath again. Inhale, the belly expands. And with the exhale, you can hug your baby in with your belly. Finally, time for Shavasana, our final relaxing pose that can never be missing in any yoga flow. It's the pose we get to absorb all of the benefits, physical and mental, we have had through this yoga flow. When you're pregnant, you lie on your side, maybe a cushion between your legs, and start relaxing your whole body. I'll leave you to it. Observe your breath. Observe your body relaxing. Whenever you feel like it's time, slowly start moving your feet and hands. Take a deep inhale and slowly come up into any cross-legged pose. Thank you for staying till the end. If you like videos like these, please subscribe to my channel. Namaste.